washed it yesterday night and I was letting it air dry, but I am going to do something to it soon. But so today's video, you guys, is going to be a little different, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the process of me getting terminated with Pam Transport. And I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to try to not leave anything out, but right now in this video, you guys, I want to cry, but at the same time, I know that God does not want me to cry. God wants me to put one foot in front of the other, and also God has a new door opening for me, which is going to be so much greater than where I started at. So that is why I am not going to cry, for the simple fact that God has wronged me such a long way prior into getting accepted into Pam Transport, as far as today getting it terminated. I know this might seem a little harsh to other people, like, wow, you're getting it terminated and things of that sort, but I just know that God has something much greater for me in store, and I'm just ready to share the rest of my journey with you guys. So right now it is October 7th, and I want to say it's like 11 o'clock ish. Yeah, it is 11:04 in the morning, and I just talked to safety as well as I talked to the log department, because I know you guys seen in the last video that I did go over my 11-hour clock. So I'm gonna just touch briefly on that. So with the log department, they just basically told me that, you know, I did went in violation, and that they're basically going to take care of everything, but also they want me to be aware of, for the next 8 days of driving, that I am still at a big risk of, if I do get pulled over and they happen to see my logs, that I will get a fine for it. Pam is not reliable for any tickets or fines. I am. So she just basically went in depth and told me, like, these are your hours. No one can make you do anything that you don't want to do. Just simply tell your DM that, hey, I don't feel comfortable. Anything can happen within an hour and 39 minutes, and that they should find someone else to pick up the load. So she was just basically telling me to stand firm on my word, and, you know, take in consideration anything that happens is on me. It's not on my DM, because at the end of the day, I am driving this tractor, and anything that happens with this tractor is on me. So she also said, like, if DOT comes to Pam and they want them to pull up the last 6 months of their workers, that it could basically lead up to me, you know, getting a fine, basically getting a ticket, because I did go into violation. So I have to be aware of that within the 6 months, that it could come back and basically hump me. So that's what happened with the law department. So far as the laid off parts, I'm not really going to talk about that right now. I will share that at the end of the video. Right now, you guys, I am going to pack up and get things ready, but right now I am going to go take a shower, do my hair, eat something, and then get ready to pack. So I'll see you guys once I am transformed. Okay, you guys, I am all dressed up and I'm about to head into the, well, I'm about to go to the back and figure out, well, talk to the shop and figure out where I'm gonna be able to put my stuff at. I haven't yet packed everything up, so once I figure out where my stuff is gonna be at, I'm going to start taking my stuff and heading it to whatever room or wherever it has to go. But hopefully, I heard that they lock your items up. Hopefully that's true, because I have a lot of valuable stuff and I just don't want it to get touched or stolen. But yeah, I'm going to put everything up and then after that start heading to the Greyhound, because that's what they gave me, a Greyhound ticket or whatever. I could have flew, but I'm not about to do that because that would have been even more expensive, and literally my drive is like 3 hours. So I'm gonna just suck it up, get on this little Greyhound, and come back tomorrow morning to get my stuff. So that is the plan for right now. I need to clean out my truck. They told me, I guess, to come back here and figure out, after I like take all my stuff out, where do I put it at?
It'd be up front.
What do you mean? Like
on Bobtail Row.
what? You said on what again? I'm sorry.
On Bobtail Row. The 2 rows of bobtail.
The two rows of bobtail? Okay. I'm like, I don't know what that is. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Confused, I'm sorry.
Where to park it?
Yeah.
These 2 rows right there.
Oh, just park it right there?
Yep.
Okay, so do I just leave my stuff in and come back tomorrow and grab all my stuff? I'm a little confused.
You got another truck or?
No, I'm leaving the company.
Okay.
So they told me to, I guess, come to you guys to figure out where to put. He said something about putting my stuff so I can come back tomorrow and grab it.
If it's going to be tomorrow, you should just be able to leave it in the truck.
Okay, because the TV and everything is like mounted, so.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, so they're gonna just, I guess, let me just leave it in the truck since I'm coming back tomorrow to grab the stuff. But I'm gonna check with safety and just make sure that's okay, because I don't got time for them to be trying to put my stuff out. Like, I really don't. So we about to go see. Hi, good. I just got a question. So I'm moving my stuff out of the truck, and I went to next door to see like where I can put my stuff at, because I got a lot of stuff. So they told me that I could just leave the stuff that I have, like all my items in the truck, and then come back tomorrow morning and get it. Is that okay to do? Like, I don't want to
come back with like a U-Haul or something?
no, just a car.
Just a car?
Yeah, just my car, and just
Yeah,
put everything.
as long as you're coming back,
Yeah.
Coming back, yeah.
Because I'm just like, I don't want my stuff to be out, like they put it out or something like that.
No, I mean, if you're coming right back tomorrow, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so y'all heard that. They gonna let me keep my stuff in the truck, and then I'll just come back tomorrow morning and get it. To be honest, or I can come back tonight, you know, but I'll see. I'll just see, because I really don't feel like dealing with the TV like that. So I'ma just come back tomorrow morning or whatever. But in the meantime,
I am going to, so I'm taking the keys. They didn't take the keys for me, but when I when I get everything out, I'm just going to hand over my keys, which should be tomorrow. But let me gather some of my things, some of my important things that I kind of want to take with me. Okay, so y'all, I got stuff everywhere, and as y'all can probably see, I literally got one earring in. Don't know where the other earring is at. Hopefully I did not throw it out, but yeah, let me gather some of my things to take with me, and then the rest I'll just come back for it.
Like 4 other cats that got fired. Like my closest one that was with me, he been like a top proficient driver for Pam. They let him go just by something real simple. Damn. So man, they couldn't and not just that, me, him, and this other cat was the only remaining guys that's graduated that's still with the company. The rest of the class, they've been fired. Yeah, some of them left, some of them quit. Yeah, man, it's just yeah.
I just found something out too today. I was talking to the guy who was talking to early.
Yeah.
Well, outside with somebody that I graduated with. He said the same thing. He I got fired over something super like something that was dumb.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's crazy because you only got one warning. They didn't even really give him a warning. Basically, when they do the driver record and they say you can't have more than 3 things within the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He ended up getting a speeding ticket this last weekend or whatever, and with Pam, you got to call and update them and let them know everything that's going on. So he called and updated them, trying to be honest, I just caught a ticket, and they fired his ass on the spot. And he said he don't got nothing else on his driver record. That was the only thing that he recently got, and they still fired him.
Damn, bro. And I found out they have them cameras that be up there. A few they got, you 6 months in, right?
Yep. No, 5 months. This was my 5th month.
Did you have that truck ever since you started?
No. But they did. No, but they called me in for a service B. And normally when they call you in, not service B, it's service A. Normally when they call you in for a service A after you get your truck, it's because they about to put their camera in.
Yeah, they put their camera. They said this is another thing too. This is called invading the privacy. They can hear what you're doing.
Yeah. I said the same thing. I said that's invading my privacy. So I'm like, if they try to fire me about anything about YouTube, or if they heard me say any little negative thing, at the end of the day, I can still use that against y'all, because y'all supposed to be focusing on the outside of the truck, not listening to my conversation. Yeah. Now
they said they called him in the office and heard him using the B word. And
somebody else got fired a couple weeks back. Me and my mentor was here, and this guy he had all his stuff out inside the lobby, and he said he got fired because they pulled up the videos of him having road rage, cussing people out, but they look at that like you a hazard, basically, they don't want you if you gonna be anxious while you truck drive, which is kind of I understand that, but it's just dang, y'all couldn't warn him, or hey, I'm gonna have to, if you do this again, I'm gonna have to let you go. But something so simple like that is just man, y'all not even giving no second chances. Y'all just letting people go right and left.
Yeah, man, they better fuck around. They gonna fuck around and get, one dude said that was with our class right now, he cause he be calling me on 3-way. He they let him go today. They were like, man, if you go through they snobs and stuff like that, it's all bad reviews. I'm like, yeah. So he said Swift had called him in the next 20 minutes, and he said some other company called him too. I think Western Express. And they starting 76 cents a mile, then 68 as the MPH.
Man, I gotta find. I'm gonna find something. I don't know what I'm gonna find. I'm gonna pray over it though. I'm gonna think about it before I just start applying for jobs. Cause I'm like, okay, I got my little 5 months. I just want to make sure the right company that I go to next is the pay got to be kind of like better than Pam.
See, that's another thing too. Like they the new drivers, they kind of like
wishy-washy. Yes.
With the pay, they gonna try to just chunk you something because they know you need something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I decided just to bring just one carry-on luggage, and on top of that, I don't want to be holding all those bags. So if Pam gonna let me come back tomorrow morning and grab my stuff, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to have to worry about luggage. So that is what I'm gonna do until the meantime. I just called the Lyft that Pam has sent over for me. So I just did that, and my ride should be here within the next maybe 5 minutes. So I'm about to be on my way to the Greyhound station. So I'll see you guys once I get there. Okay, you guys, so we made it to the Greyhound, and yeah, I gotta wait until 5:55, and then I should be able to get on the bus. Right now it's like, I want to say 4 something, like 4:40, you know. So I got a little wait, and on top of that, my phone is like dead. There's nowhere to charge the phones at, and I'm literally in the bathroom charging my phone. But they do got something on the wall that said you're not allowed to charge your phones in the bathroom, but there's no outlet up there, so I gotta charge it somewhere, and I'm gonna charge it in this bathroom because I need my phone to be able to pull up my Greyhound ticket, you know. If not, I'm not gonna be able to get on the Greyhound. So with that being said, I have to charge my phone. But I'll see you guys once I get on the Greyhound bus. So it is the next day, so it is October the 8th, and I forgot to close out the video last night, but yes, I have made it home safely, and right now I am in my car. I am about to head to the terminal to unpack everything and close out this chapter with Pam Transport. So that is what I'm about to do. I have a 2-hour and 28-minute drive until I can get to the terminal from Columbus. So I'll see you guys on the road. So you guys, I got at Starbucks the vanilla bean, a double shot of espresso. Y'all, I lost my earrings in the truck and I can only find one of them. I don't know where the other one is at. So today we going earringless. Okay, y'all, let's get on this road. Oop, y'all, I really need to get a car tripod because I got a truck tripod, but I need one for my car that won't leave. Oh, she got the Q7. That's cute. That won't leave. That won't damage the top of my car, because eventually I'm gonna either sell this car or maybe swap it out and trade it out for something else. It just all depends, but yeah, I just need something that can go on my dashboard that won't, you know, mess it up. We have made it to the Pam terminal. Y'all, they starting to bring all these new red trucks. I think these is 𝑻𝒓𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕, I think. But, or they might be Peterbilt, but I think they're 𝑻𝒓𝒂𝒏𝒔𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕. Y'all, my truck is over here. So my truck is right here. Hold on a minute, where's my truck at? Okay, y'all, so they moved the truck and I don't know where they moved it at. Hold on, y'all.
Is there an Enterprise close?
Oh, what?
Enterprise.
Enterprise? To be honest, I have no idea. I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, thank you.
You're
That's okay.
welcome. Yep. Okay, y'all, they moved my truck, which I'm really upset about that, because it's like I had a lot of personal stuff out, and if anything is missing out of this truck, best believe it's gonna be an issue. But hopefully they just moved it to the back. Damn, they got all these trucks. 57437. All right, where is my truck at? 57437. 57437. 57437. Let me go in here and see. Trying to figure out where'd you guys move the truck at? It's for 57437.
57437?
Yeah, it wasn't up front.
As far as I know, we haven't touched it.
What? It's not up front where it was parked at.
Yeah, you might want to get with dispatch about that. Looks like someone took it off the yard last night at 9
What?
o'clock.
With all my stuff in here? All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Man, what? Huh? It was 57437. Hi.
What can I do for you?
My the truck that I had assigned to me or whatever. I parked it up front, and I was coming to get the rest of my stuff because they laid me off the day before yesterday.
Who laid you off? So
Safety.
Okay, so safety did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I talked to the safety told me to talk to the shop to see where I can like take my stuff out of the truck and put it somewhere safe so I can come back and get it. So I went to the shop. I talked to him. He basically said that since I was coming back the next day that I could just leave my stuff in the truck. So today I'm here and the truck is not up front, and then I go to the back and he said that somebody took the truck off of the lot. Like the truck isn't here basically.
Okay.
And it has like all
All your shit.
all my stuff in here.
All right. What's the truck number?
57437.
57437. What was your year code?
What is up, you guys? And today it is, I want to say today is the 14th, and as you guys can pretty much see in the video, your girl was kind of pissed off. I don't know if you guys could tell or not in the video, but yeah, I had to take some time to myself to really like think and regroup and, you know, just get myself back together. But long story short, you guys, I'm gonna break this down so you guys can understand like what happened. But I arrived at the terminal to get my stuff because I was told from the shop and safety that I can leave my items in the truck since I was coming back tomorrow morning to get my things. I was told from other people that you should always take your stuff, like never leave your stuff in the truck. But, you know, I was told from safety in the shop that I can leave my stuff in the truck for the simple fact that they know that I was working with Pam for a couple months, and I did accumulate a couple things over the road. So yeah, they just pretty much showed me that I could keep my stuff there. So as you guys can see, I did go home on a Greyhound, and I did end up coming back the next morning. And when I got there, they had assigned my truck to someone else. Like, they assigned my truck to someone else, and the same day I got laid off was the same day that they had somebody get my truck at 9 p.m. I didn't get out of the truck until like, I want to say like 4, maybe no later than like 3:40 or 3:50-ish. So yeah, I caught the Uber around that time, and you know, on my way home. I already had my truck assigned to another person. So in the midst of that happened, you know, they were trying to look for the truck and trying to figure out where the truck was at. But before I had even went in the office and talked to a manager, I had went to the shop, and the shop had just told me like, you know, this person took this truck off the lot around like 9 something. So I already knew. As I was saying, you guys, my camera had cut out. But yeah, I had already knew that they had already had someone assigned to my truck prior before me even going in there talking to the manager. So, you know, he's taking his time trying to figure out where the truck is at. So he ended up coming back and telling me, you know, my truck is in Louisville, Kentucky, and if I wanted to, I could drive to Louisville, Kentucky from Jacksonville, Ohio to get my truck. So at that point, I'm just like, I know for the simple fact that I drove all the way here from Columbus, which was already a 3-hour drive, and I already had to put, you know, fuel inside my car. And you want me to drive a whole nother, 7 hours to Jacksonville, Ohio to go to you guys' terminal to get my stuff? Like, that's bull crap. So long story short, you guys, I was just super pissed off at the point that they would even allow someone to take that truck off of the premises, knowing that it was already established that I was coming back to get my stuff, you know. So to me, I kind of feel like that was all kind of messed up, as well as I feel like it was kind of set up in a way as to like the content that I was making about Pam, you know, they probably felt some type of way. And not only did they feel some type of way, they probably just was like, we don't give a fuck about her shit. But in the midst of all that happening and the guy telling me that, you know, I can go get my stuff or whatever from the Louisville yard, he's talking about some, I don't know how I can repay you, blah, 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 blah. Like, he would have to think of a way to like repay me, because the guy took off with my truck with my stuff in there. And in my head, I'm just thinking like, I just want my stuff, that's all, you know. So I'm just like, okay, while you're talking about, is there any way that you can repay me? So I asked him like some gas money to get down. Like, I need gas money to get down there. I'm not about to just drive freaking hours out the way, and then I had to drive right back up to get to Columbus, Ohio. Like, absolutely not. I'm going to need some gas money. So he's like, oh, let me go in the back and talk to like my old manager and see what he can come up with. So he comes back up and proceed to say like, how's $25? Y'all, he must have took me for Boo Boo the fool, because I don't know who he thought he was talking to. I didn't cut into him, but I was just like, absolutely not. I'm not driving no 7 hours away for $25. Like, the least you can give me is $100. Like, I gotta get there and I gotta drive back up. Like, y'all literally just took me out of my way, you know. So therefore, no, I'm gonna need more than, you know, $25. Like, stop playing with me, y'all, like, for real. So he's like, okay, let me see if I can go back to the back and see if he can come up with like another number. So I think he proceeded to go back and then gonna say how about another $5 on top of the 25, so which will make it $30. And I'm just like, at this point, like, y'all really got me messed up. So I end up calling my mentor, which a lot of y'all be talking crap about my mentor, like, who mentored you? They didn't like do a good job. But no, she did an amazing job. But long story short, I called my mentor and I basically like told her like everything that happened, and she was like really disappointed. So she asked me like, you know, where's my stuff at or whatever. And by the grace of God, you guys, she was literally 2 hours away from Louisville, Kentucky, and she literally went off her route to go to one of the terminals, to go to the terminal in Louisville, Kentucky, to get all of my stuff. Like, so she goes to the terminal, she get all of my stuff. In the midst of getting my stuff, it was like the truck was kind of like, you know, ramsacked, like people, like the person then went all through my stuff, you know. So stuff was kind of like scattered a little bit all over the place. So long story short, she get in the truck, she asked me like, you know, where's my garment at, you know? And I'm like, my garment should be in the window. She like, no, the garment is not in the window. I don't see the garment or whatever. So she literally had to kind of take her time and like go through my stuff and actually FaceTime me to see exactly what it is that I wanted and what I wanted to leave behind, because at the end of the day, she's putting everything in her truck and it wasn't that much room to put all of my stuff in there in her truck. Even though I didn't have a lot of things, but at the same time, I did accumulate, you know, a few things over time. So, you know, she's going through everything, looking for items, looking for important things, you know, bagging it up, you know, transferring everything over to her truck. So long story short, my garment was missing, and also a pair of shoes was missing.
what else? Them are like the only two main things that was like missing. All of my brand new clothes with tags on there, and all of my other brand new shoes that I had, and like my laptop, like all my important documents and stuff like that was some of my documents was still there, because I did end up taking one of my folders that had most of my documents in there. I just had forgot to grab all my documents before I had headed out because, you know, I was already thinking like, hey, I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning and get my stuff. Like, I didn't think that, you know, they would assign my truck to somebody like the same day in a matter of hours. So, you know, she ended up getting my stuff. It took her a couple hours to get everything and make sure that she's not leaving nothing behind. And the guy ended up coming back that they assigned the truck to. So I'm on FaceTime. He's like basically telling his side of the story and things of that. And I had all of that recorded, you guys, but for some reason I did not record it right. I freaking screen recorded it, and I thought that it would pick up the conversation, but it did not. It only picked up the video of like me on the phone and my mentor, and then she's talking to the other guy, which was at nighttime. So I couldn't really put that in the video. I wanted to share that in the video with you guys, but I couldn't, for the simple fact that it's no sound. So what he said was, he was told to drive all the way from Louisville, Kentucky to achieve this truck, which was my truck, and it was like urgent, like he couldn't wait. They already had him a rental car assigned to get that truck, so they already knew, like my manager, and you know, they already knew that they were going to be laying me off. So he said he ended up getting that rental the day of, like, you know, early in the morning. And soon as I left my truck and I went to the Greyhound, they already had called that man and told him to be on his way, because you guys, it literally takes, what, I want to say like 6 hours. It's like 6 to 7 hours, I think, to get from Louisville, Kentucky to Jacksonville, Ohio, or whatever. Around that, or it could be 5 hours if I'm not mistaken, but it's around that type of timing. So like I said, he did get to the terminal around like 9. So my mentor is just like asking them questions, and you know, about the truck, and he actually walked up to the truck and asked like, hey, is this truck assigned to you? Like basically like kind of like what it is that you're doing. Because I'm guessing he didn't know that someone was going to be coming back for my items. He didn't know that or whatever. But prior to me being at the terminal, the manager is going to say they just got off the phone with him. He's boxing my stuff up right now, and they're going to see what they can do about sending him back up this way to get my items. But they didn't really have a Pacific time. Then they also said, like, since they didn't have a Pacific time, that they were going to ship me my stuff, which is baloney. I don't believe that. My mentor was like, do not go out without a fight, because they're not going to give you your stuff. Like, if anything, record everything, so that way, say for instance, you don't get none of your stuff, you can take them to court, you know, a court case. So I do have a couple things recorded, you know, but I don't know if I want to, like, you know, proceed that route and see if I have a claim or not, or if I just want to let God handle it. You know, what comes around goes around, and that's where I'm kind of just like, you know, leaning towards. But not to get off topic, you guys, the guy basically told my mentor that the manager at Jacksonville, his name is Victor, if he's watching this, basically told him to throw all of my stuff out. throw everything out, or also if he wanted to, he could keep whatever he wanted to keep or whatever. So the guy that got assigned to the trucks, basically he said that he felt like that was, you know, messed up, and you know, if they would do a person like that, they used to work with them, they would do anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you disposable at the end of the day. Like, they're just basically using you to get your loads and for them to make money. So he was just like, that's really messed up. He also said that he even told them, like, hey, this truck has a lot of stuff in here, and it's a lot of valuable stuff. And like, basically he didn't want to take the truck, but he said that it was by force, that Pam forced him to get that truck. Like, he had no other option. Like, he had to take that truck. Also, in the midst of my mentor asking, like, hey, where's the garment? And there's also a pair of shoes missing. You know, he proceeded to say that those things were already, like, he proceeded to say, like, it wasn't no garment in the truck, and anything else that I guess went missing, it wasn't on him. Like, he didn't take anything. But I kind of believe that, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because it's just like, the only reason why I do believe that is for the simple fact that, like, all my other stuff was there. Like, my laptop, like, my documents, just all my important stuff, everything was, like, kind of still in place, besides the simple fact that stuff just looked like it was ransacked all over. So, for all I know, it could have been, like, the shop, you know, that ransacked my stuff and took the garment, and, you know, who knows. So he just basically said, like, that stuff was not in there when he got it, you know. So that is, like, the gist of, like, what he said. So yeah, Victor told him to throw all my personal things out, and at the end of the day, I'm more so mad at the fact that Victor told him to throw all my items out versus me getting fired. Like, yeah, I'm a little upset that I got fired, but at the same time, I did expose myself to the internet and me sharing my journey. I am also taking a big risk of getting laid off, because, you know, I'm actually showing my authentic journey, and, you know, no one else is doing that. So I do understand, like, you know, I put my own self in that situation, but at the end of the day, I know that God has my back, and God is always working in my favor. And also, me getting my CDL is all God's work. Every step of the way was God divine, and I stand on that. And also, I do not care if you are not a Christian and you're watching this. I just want to say that, yeah, everything is God divine for me. And I know you all are wanting to know, how did I get fired? Why did I get fired? I know that's probably going to be the biggest question. Like, what happened? Why did you get fired? So the reason why I got fired was because, if you guys have watched that first time over the road video, you guys can all see that I was on my phone while driving, and that is the reason why I got terminated. No, it was not because I was making YouTube content about the company or anything like that. I got terminated because I was touching my phone while I was driving through a light, because the front of my tire was messed up, and I didn't want to take it on the expressway, and I really didn't know where to pull over at, because, to be honest, it was nowhere for me to really pull over at. So it was either going to be me getting on the expressway or me trying to figure out, hey, where's the closest Love's at? But regardless, I was going to have to touch my phone. And at the end of the day, I don't think it would have been somewhere for me to pull over safely to, you know,
figure out where can I stop at, because I was literally coming down a street where it was like nowhere for me to pull over. It's like I had to go on the expressway and probably pull over on an off ramp, and I did not want to do that for the simple fact that that front tire was fucking bad, and I was scared. Like, it could have popped, anything could have happened, and I had a full load, so I didn't want to take that risk. But for the simple fact that I recorded that and I put it out to the world to see, you know, I got laid off. And at the end of the day, I do want to say this, because I know people gonna be in my content, I know people gonna be in my video, you know, they're gonna have, people gonna have positive things and people gonna have negative things. Just because you guys are not, you know, posting your journey does not mean that you're not using your phone while nobody is there. Like, a lot of people try to like throw stones and cover their hands. So let's not act like you have never done it ever before in your fucking trucking career journey. We all have done it at some point in time, and I don't care if you say, oh, I have never done it. No, you have. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, I have never ever touched my phone while driving. No, I'm pretty sure you've been in situations where you had to literally go through your phone and maybe Google some shit or type something up. But for the simple fact that I put my mind out to the world for everybody to see, you know, sorry you guys, my phone cut it out. But like I was saying, you're always going to have other people trying to put their input on a situation. So yeah, I just hate people that, you know, throw stones and then hide their hand. Like, come on now, like you never done it before, or you're trying to act like you Mrs. Perfect or Mr. Perfect. Like, no one's perfect. So yeah, let's just all cut it out with that I'm this perfect person, because nobody's perfect but God at the end of the day. So I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad at the situation. I put my journey out there for other people to see, and at the end of the day, I knew I was going to be taking a big risk of getting laid off, but I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, so I'm always going to be blessed regardless. Also, back to the topic, why I got fired. Like I said, I got fired for the simple fact that I shared the video on YouTube of me, you know, on my phone, basically. With that being said, my channel was basically, Pam did not know anything about my channel. Pam told me during the safety meeting that they were informed, someone informed them about my YouTube channel, which means I feel like someone was kind of like targeting me anyways to either plotting to get me fired or whatever the case may be. I did have a lot of people asking me what company that I worked for, so that goes for supporters, that goes for my exes, and just, you know, a lot of people just asking me what company I worked for the simple fact that Pam was informed about my channel. Therefore, I will not be sharing what company I work with. Yes, I will continue to make trucking videos, but some things, or should I say a lot of things, I will not be putting into the YouTube videos, because at the end of the day, I want to protect my finances, because, you know, I have to live, I have to survive, and at the end of the day, that's only hurting me. But I'm so happy and I'm grateful that I was able to share a little bit with you guys, like my trials and my errors for new people that it is trying to enter the truck driving field. Hopefully you guys can go back and watch those videos and just learn from my experience. Also, if you're trying to do YouTube, don't overly share. Keep some things to yourself. But you know me, I am a very open book. I have nothing to hide, you know, and I'm just an open person at the end of the day. But I hope someone could take this video and use it for motivation as well. So if you got fired, just know that when one door closes, another door open. And you never know, just because it might seem like the circumstances is bad, God could be ready to send you so much abundance in your next journey. So it's just like, you got to take the good with the bad and just know that everything is going to play out the way that God intended it to be. So you guys, once again, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, you guys, I know you guys can see the background is a little different. I am at a hotel room, and I just got out of orientation, and I'm starting a new job. So when one door closes, another door opens, and Pam fired me and I got hired somewhere else within 2 days. I also had some other big companies reached out to me that wanted to hire me, but I decided to go another route for the simple fact that one of the companies, which you guys was Prime. Everyone's been telling me to go over to Prime. I was going to go to Prime, but I decided to not go with Prime because Prime wanted me to team. They wanted me to team with some random person, and they wanted me to do 30, I think it was like 38,000 clean miles with someone that I don't know. So I don't want to do that. I would rather just go somewhere else to get my experience, you know, and then maybe, who knows, maybe in the future I might go to Prime. But for now, I feel like I picked a good company. I did some reviews, and everybody has been talking highly about this company, and they say the pay is very amazing. So I'm really excited for the new company that I did choose. And yeah, I'm just excited, you guys, for the new chapter, and I am going to update you guys with everything and how I want to proceed with the next coming videos. I'm gonna put all of that information in the next video to come. But with that being said, you guys, I want to close out this video because I have been dragging this, you know, video, and I need to hurry up and get it posted to you guys. And you guys might be getting 2 videos in 1 week. So yeah, I'm excited for this new journey, you guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And also comment below, you guys, if you want me to do, if you guys want me to redo a Q&A on Pam Transport, giving you guys my honest opinion and, you know, what do I think about the company. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.